War of attrition, but it goes to the M's as we say welcome. Derek Jeter is here, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. I was wondering whether the Seahawks would score before the Mariners or anybody would score at some point. But they did it, Al. I mean, they outlasted them, and it felt like they had so much on their backs, 24 years worth of frustration, but they move on to face the Blue Jays.
I said it before the game that this is the biggest game in 25 years, and it certainly was, and it was a good one indeed. But I got to tell you, that fan base did not sit down for many, many innings, fellas.
I mean, it was a battle.
They stood for the first 8 or 9.
That's right.
And they sat.
Well, that's why we had Starbucks up there.
At what time you think they start selling beers?
They stopped?
I think they do at some point.
Oh, man.
Well, look, it's, 24 years since they've been to the ALCS?
Yeah.
This game almost took another 24 years. I mean, it's you got to give it to them. Look, they're playing in front of their home crowd. Runs were at a premium, like we said before the game. But this is one of those games. Felt as though it never ended.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, we were expecting it to win on some kind of strange play, kind of like the Phillies-Dodgers did. But Polanco, I mean, both these teams had so many opportunities in extra innings, and no one could get the run home. The pitchers, the starting pitchers who turned into relievers for the first time in their career, coming out doing an amazing job, and now they get to take this. Oh, yeah. The piggyback rides, the celebratory pictures, the champagne will be next before you have to worry about getting on a flight and going to Toronto as the Mariners like Cal Raleigh with Logan Gilbert. How good were Logan Gilbert and Luis Castillo? Their top 2 starters who had never pitched out of the bullpen in their lives who come on and pitch today and keep them in the game and give them a chance to win it.
It really was incredible. I mean, look, we're all kind of speechless because it was a long, fatiguing game.
How great are those fans? They waited so long for this. I mean, we're joking around, but they were standing for a majority of that game. I mean, and bring the energy for that's a long day. Those fans, man, they were just dying to see this for so long.
First of all, KB, I'm most impressed with Julio Rodriguez's energy to be able to have that much energy after such a long game. But look, 15 pitches, 472 pitches, and 37 strikeouts. It was an incredible game. And look, this was a marathon. And at the end of the day, pretty or not, it was a huge win. And I think, fellas, they're going to take some lessons learned in a victory because they're going to have to be better against the Jays. But there's a great start, and here we go.
Yeah, Jorge Polanco, the hero with the walk-off base hit, scoring the winning run in the 15th inning. He's standing by with Tom Verducci.
Thanks, KB. Jorge Polanco, take me through, as you're waiting for that at-bat in the 15th inning, what your approach was.
I was trying to stay to the middle. As soon as I saw they walk Julio, I just stay focused. A little bit of time that I have, I just think of my plan, trying to stay to the middle, keep it simple, trying to get a good pitch to hit.
On 3-2, were you expecting the changeup?
He throws more changeup than fastball. I know he got a fastball, but like I say, I was just trying to stay to the middle so I can see both.
Jorge, 15 innings. We've never seen a sudden death game this long. What was it like to take part in this?
We play a lot, but that says a lot about this team too. We never give up. We just keep fighting. It doesn't matter how many we will play. We just stay ready and just wait for the moment. It's gonna come. And it was my time, but my teammate did a good job too.
The Mariners are going to the ALCS for the first time in 24 years. What does it mean for you and this franchise?
Man, it's very special, Glory to God that we made it over there. it means a lot, man. It means a lot just to do it for the fans. You know, they very special fans. They always showing up and just.
Thanks, KB.
All right, there you go. So now it's celebration time. Let's listen into the Mariners clubhouse with Dan Wilson right there, the manager. It looks like they're getting set up a little bit, so we'll wait. I mean, there were so many opportunities in this game, so many moments in this game, right? How about Leo Rivas, who had been a 9-year minor league player and gets an opportunity to pinch hit and tied that game in the 7th inning. It was so well pitched by the starters. I didn't think we wouldn't see another run for another 3 hours, but that was such a big play by a guy who never gets those opportunities.
Unbelievable. You know, that's the great thing about playoff baseball. You never know who the hero is going to be. Someone who hadn't played a lot this season comes up with the big hit to tie the game. As you mentioned, you had Gilbert Castillo coming out of the bullpen for the first time in their careers. You see everything in these elimination games.
Let's listen in.
All right, first of all, credit where credit is due. Thank you for this blessing again. This is a huge round, boys. Yeah! Second of all, we talked about before the game today that we were not going to leave the field until we won the ball game. That's right. And you guys did it. Yeah! What you guys have in here is special. Not yet, not yet. What you guys have in here is special. What you guys keep doing is special. It's powerful. You've changed this team, you've changed this organization, and you've changed that city. Let's keep
That's a 24-year-old party for the Mariners right there. And I tell you, you saw the happy birthday wishes. That was Leo Rivas, his 28th birthday. Derek, we're watching this, and you said, I know the stakes weren't the same because Francisco Cabrera won the game for Atlanta back in '92, the Sid Bream slide. But it felt like that. The guy, had 6 pinch hit opportunities this year. Again, a 9-year minor leaguer, and he comes up in that spot where the Mariners couldn't get anybody to cross. And they wouldn't be here without that kid tonight.
I tell you what, it's the beautiful thing about the postseason, like we said before, is, someone coming up in a big spot. You never know when you're going to be used. Everyone's on deck. Everyone has their cleats on. You see it in the pitching staff, and you couldn't be happier. I mean, look, it was his birthday, and he came up with the big hit.
It's a nice birthday. You saw the speech from Dan Wilson, your former teammate in Seattle.
KB, I'm telling you, I played with a lot of guys over almost 23-year career, but Dan Wilson, probably one of my favorite teammates of all time. I remember we used to go to the batting cage every day around 2:30 at the old Kingdom with our hitting coach, Lee Elia, who was a great mentor to both of ours. And he was a great leader to me. He was great to me. It's amazing because they had 3 bunting opportunities, and he played under Lou Piniella. He leads the Mariners in bunts with 87 in their entire franchise with sacrifice bunts. And I think it's a tool they're going to have to use against the Jays, but couldn't happen to a better person and a better leader than Dan Wilson.
See the embraces. I mean, so much weight on this organization to finally take the next step. And, the moves they made at the trade deadline with Jerry Dipoto, who's always been an aggressive guy, but really aggressive there. You get 2 new corners of your infield with Naylor and Suarez, and go out and hope this is the year. And the starting pitching had been banged up this year. Finally getting healthy, even though arguably maybe their best guy, Wu, out this series. They're hoping he can come back for the ALCS. But, I mean, really impressive stuff for a bullpen that gave it up the other day in Detroit, Poppy. And then you come back and 2 starters who had never pitched out of the bullpen, ever. And they come in and give you that kind of effort tonight.
Everybody had to be a spike on when it comes down to this situation, you know, and they did. They shows up. I mean, I got to give a lot of credit to Bazardo. I mean, that kid coming out of the bullpen, hold the ground for the Mariners, pitch very well, and his body language, the way he was pumping up his teammates right after he got every last out of those couple of innings that he pitched, that was outstanding.
Yeah, 2 2/3, 4 strikeouts for him. He was great.
Maybe another great story is Polanco. We saw the interview there with, I think, Verducci. Longest tenured Mariner, 7 years. A year ago today, had surgery. And people thought he was done for his career. And he comes back. And I know this division doesn't have an MVP, but if it did, it would be Polanco with 2 home runs against Skubal, and actually spoiled both Skubal's starts with the 2 home runs and the game winner today.
Did you think, and look, Skubal was great, but was done after 6. Kirby was great. They took him out, and that didn't work out. I know maybe they didn't necessarily beat him, but did you think that early in this series that Seattle would beat Skubal twice? The games that he pitched, they got him twice. You know, I'll let you answer that in just a second because we're going to go to the Mariners clubhouse. Julio Rodriguez has got a headset on and joining us now. Julio, it's Kevin Burkhardt, the Fox guys. Congratulations to you. What did this game feel like? Did you think you guys were ever going to score? This was a wild one.
I mean, you know, we said it before. We were in it to win it. Doesn't matter what it took, and obviously it was a long one, but we were able to come on top, and that's huge for us.
Julio, ¿qué pasó, mi hermano? Alex Rodriguez here. Listen.
What's up, Alex? How you doing?
I'm doing great, my friend. I'm very proud of you. Congrats to the whole city of Seattle. What a great run. I know you must be exhausted. We've talked about it all series. You're the emotional leader. How good did it feel when you see Polanco with the game winner, knowing that you would be going to the ALCS on Sunday?
I mean, it was huge for us. It was huge for us. Obviously, like I was saying, it was a long game, but we're all like in it. We were motivated. Like the fans were in it too, so that helped us out for the energy. And you know, it felt so good, you know, to have Polanco, you know, deliver there in that moment and kind of send us through. It was huge.
Julio, mi muchacho, felicidades, papá. Congratulations. I don't know if you realize that the last time this team was in the ALCS, you wasn't even born yet. Just so you know. How does it feel knowing that you are going to the ALCS for first time since you wasn't even on your mama belly?
Honestly, it feels amazing. You know, it feels amazing. I've been in this organization since I signed in the DR. So I'm very happy. You know, for all the work that we've been doing, the things that we have done to get here, and you know, it's going to be a fun road ahead. It's going to be a new experience for a lot of us, and I'm just excited to what the field is going to bring for us, and you know, obviously like catch some dubs over there.
Julio, ¿cómo está, amigo? It's Derek. Yo habla inglés. We talk about, obviously, what this means to the players, what it means to the organization. Tell me what you think it means to the city of Seattle. What's the vibe been like walking around the city during this season and especially over the last week or so?
I mean, it's been unbelievable, honestly. Just kind of hearing about it, you know, friends I got here in Seattle, that how they talk about it, how they see that the city is moving. I remember, like, even like when I was walking on the field, there was some this girl that works over here that she was crying, and I just know there's a lot of passion that they have for this team, and I'm just so happy that we're able to play a good ball game for them, that they can enjoy, and you know, hopefully, you know, finish this mission that we're on right now.
Julio, Alex, again, one more here. What do you guys think you need to do in order to, I know you want to celebrate tonight and you have a day till Sunday, but what do you guys need to do better to beat the Blue Jays. It's going to be a great series.
I feel like it's sticking to our plans better. Sticking to our plans better. Hit the way we do and pitch the way we do. Sticking to our strength. I feel it's going to be huge in that series because I know they're going to be hungry too, and just compete. I feel like competing is also going to be a huge part of it. But I feel like at the end of the day, sticking to our strength and doing what we do well.
Hey, Julio, you guys won tonight, man. Day off tomorrow. What are you drinking tonight before you go to bed?
Whatever they got over here, honestly, I'm not talking
Everything. Enjoy, baby boy. You know Papi love you, man. Congratulations.
All right.
Way to go, Julio.
Julio, go enjoy. Go
Appreciate
enjoy.
it.
Go have fun. We'll see you, man.
We'll see you.
Congratulations. There you go. Go take in that champagne. You deserve it. The Mariners move on. Just talking about what it feels for the city and the team. So much pressure, right? And maybe they won't even admit that. But when you're playing like this, especially in a game like this, you got to feel like, man, it's been a quarter century since this organization's been there.
You're exactly right, KB. And what makes it even a more pressured situation is anytime you have a 3 or 5 game series. Cap, you've always said it. 5-game series scares us, right?
Yeah.
And now they have 7 games. It's the best out of 7. They're going to go up against a great team. But now you can sigh of relief, have a little reflection. Make sure that you're going to have to play better fundamental baseball because while they advance, they are going to have to elevate their game, execute fundamentals, move runners over. Look, the truth is, this could have ended 6 innings ago if they moved the guy over from second to third 3 different times, and they couldn't. They still won. If that happens against the Blue Jays, they will be going home or going to Cancun.
I like the Cancun.
You like that? A little late.
Hey, I would say this. The Mariners deserve this win right here based on so many different things. Number one, they keep up with that division all year round. I mean, when you play against a team like Houston and you get through them, that is what deserve be facing this situation. Number two, you have to know that this team has been waiting for this moment for a long time. And every step you take as the playoff goes on, you learn something new to execute better in the next situation. So I'm pretty sure that as good as they play during the regular season, their mindset coming to play against Toronto is going to be totally and absolutely different.
Yeah, I mean, look, we'll have a lot of time to dissect Seattle against Toronto. They're going to have to play better because Toronto is playing as good as I've seen them play all season long. But it just brings me back to the question I asked Julio about what it means to the city. In 1995, the rallying cry was refuse to lose. They're trying to save baseball in the city. This team has really revitalized baseball in the city, and they're going to be ready for the ALCS.
And fellas, you know what? The umpires, robot umpires, a lot of conversation. Alan Porter, 15 innings, 472, incredible job by the home plate umpire, Alan Porter. Well done.
Yeah, there you go. Toronto, by the way, won 4 of 7 in the series this year. The road team won each series. They haven't played since May, though. It's been a while. So they'll worry about that. Maybe have some bunting practice, too. I know you guys were calling for that. There you go. Longest game of the year, longest winner-take-all game ever. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of missed bunt opportunities.
Feel like it.
A lot of runners left on, and a lot of pitchers used. But we had 1 sack bunt, and Cal Raleigh delivered a fly ball that moved a runner, and mercifully a run scored in the 15th.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was a long time ago.
But now, with the congratulations to Seattle, it is time for vacation for some, isn't it, Papa?
It is, Kevin. Guess who's joining me in Cancun?
Who?
With my 2 Yankees buddies.
What's it?
Little tequila.
I'm
Get
good.
some cigars.
A drink would be really good right now.
Some for you.
Thank you, sir.
From my papa.
Thank you, sir.
Some for you. I got some for the tiger right here, Kevin. That's
thank
all
you,
yours.
thank
Are these big
Yeah.
poppies?
I got some, that's coming from the family. Little tequila, so we get ready for this one for Hinch.
I appreciate you.
Hugo, my boy.
This one for Hinch.
Gary,
So the Tigers are coming into
I got
Cancun.
you.
Thank you.
I got you. So I see you in Cancun, people. All right? Enjoy, Tiger. Vacation time.
Any advice?
Miguel Cravera, see you in Cancun. Alan Tramos, Cecil Fielder.
Lou Whitaker.
All of them. Scherzer, you welcome. I mean, I know actually you got to be in Toronto.
Lou Whitaker.
There you go.
Is this,
All of you. See you in Cancun with my boys.
Is this Reposado, Anejo, or just H2O? I'm not sure.
You
which one
find
it
out
is.
later.